Isikhathi sami uSister Phingi nibingelele bahlali base South Africa. Isikhathi sami engisithathile imfundo yona into ehamba phambili ebalekile. Sizolela ingane zethu nabazukulu bethu ukuthi bathole indawo yokufunda. Njengoba wayishilo upresident wayilelwa ubandlululo ukuthi imfundo yona ehamba phambili. Mina ngibona ukuthi mangabe bevuma abantu bokuhamba bafundisa ingane zabo la thina saba se-South Africa ingane zethu nabazukulu bangasitholi isikhala. Kulungile ke makunjalo abathatha ama-ground babafakele omahamba nendlwane babafunele othisha babo. Kodwa ezethu mayingene emaklasini imfundo kade sasilwela 1985 sasilwela ngisho imfundo yamahala shawa ngamathiya gesi kade kwakuliwa la eSouth Africa nango 76 kulwa kulwelwe imfundo. Manje yindaba izwe makuthiwa elethu ingane eziphila eSouth Africa zingakwazi ukuthi zifunde kahle ezweni lazo. Yonke into iyabheda la eSouth Africa kune fake marriage kuno sizokuthola bona labantu benza ama drugs. Mawubheka ku TV uzokuthola imoja love kudilwa nama drugs. Yini vele umsebenzi wabo. Uhulumeni ke mayebathanda kakhulu enelaviology kubona akabenzele omahamba nendlwane abafunele o private teacher ezethu azifunde lana sinelungelo sesizakhamizi la kanjani ukuthi ngafika umuntu kini athi uzokukhipha kini une title.
All right, let's leave it there. I'm going to bring in a grandmother as well, Stephen, who will talk to us about her being here today. Mhlambe gogo mangasusichazele nje ukuthi kwayiwena kutheni ube ingxenye namhlanje yale picket.
Namhlanje ngizokweseka uMangobese Zuma. Ngaphatheka kabi kakhulu ngibona ku television. Ngibona na ku social media sebemokha ukuthi babone ingubo zakhe zangaphansi. Abantu bokufika bebhikisha lana. So ilungelo lethu nelengane zethu sithi uhulumeni akalihloniphe. Uma kuukuthi laba bantu uhulumeni uyabathanda njengoba sebeclaima nesibhedlela ukuthi esabo 126 beclaima nesikole ukuthi esabo. Uhulumeni akakhamatende wama refugees. I-United Nations wafide abasuke emphakathini asingabangi nabo ama resources amancane.
All right, Gogo Sabanga ngesikhathi sakho. Stephen, what I can also tell you is that we spotted a 75-year-old grandmother who decided to be a part of this picket, really saying that she is here to fight for her grandchildren. And as we had been giving you some rolling coverage, if you go back to 2 days ago, where we saw, something similar right outside the school, Stephen, you'd actually remember that we also did engage some of the foreign nationals that have their children over here, and they were really giving us a sense saying that they feel as if they also need to be treated as equally as South Africans. Right now, a person that has just joined us, it is the March and March movement leader, Jacinta Ngobese. So, Stephen, she's just come out of a meeting. I'm just going to get a sense really of what the meeting was about. Jacinta, if you may speak to you, you are live on air. You've just come out of a meeting now. Give us a sense of what happened.
Well, I think from what we got from the meeting was a principal who had concluded that there's no space. But unfortunately, because we reminded him of the law that says that all children need to have a space in the school, we wanted him to make provision. And if it means that it's the Department of Education that creates space for those children, then they must. I'm talking 66 children that we were speaking about today, 66 that don't have a space. Now, from what we got, he says it's in the hands of the Department of Education because they are the ones that have done placement. He says he's going to wait because some of the children are not back in school, so he can't be sure how many of the kids of the 66 can be accommodated. But what we also got is that because you can see what a ridiculous government we have. Most of the people that don't have schools today are people who are left from the floods back in 2022 or 23, I don't remember. So they are here, they are displaced, but they don't have a school because government just left them like that to have a place in school. So it's a huge mess. And honestly, if our government does not take this issue seriously, I can't express how much it's going to get out of hand. 66 children cannot be without a school, a place where there's 600 and something foreign children in the school.
And of course, we have been talking to the parents of those children that have not been placed yet. Time is ticking. Obviously, the academic year has started as well, and children are now missing out on some schoolwork. When we also look at what the KZN Education MEC said, that he feels as if there should be the removal of those who are undocumented here. Do we now still bring it down to those who are undocumented or just foreign nationals entirely?
No, he didn't say. Remember, he differentiated between undocumented and illegal because the government is trying to be clever by trying to say undocumented so that they can include undocumented South African children. So they need to make a differentiation between an undocumented illegal foreigner and an undocumented South African child because there's a difference. Then the undocumented South African children are the ones we should be negotiating for. I don't even understand why in 2026 we still have a department that tells us there's undocumented children. What are you doing about it? Fast track the move into documenting children. And then the illegal foreigners. There's no law in the country that says a child must not be deported. But we're seeing our government trying to make it like fashionable to say, oh, children must be whatever. You're an illegal foreigner. Your parents are here illegally. You are not supposed to be coming to a school. You are supposed to be deported from wherever you are back to where you come from. And you are taking up a space of a South African child. Because if you make allocation, even for children who are foreigners, we know who those children are.
Okay, let's leave it there. We are unfortunately out of time, Jacinta. Thank you so much.